What's up? How's it going? You know how we do. Breaking tables. Joseph Momo.
Chris Blake.
What's it, boy?
Sounds like very gentle.
Now I want to increase my voice now.
Anyways, man, welcome back. If you've not subscribed, you're watching, hit subscribe, share this video. Let's dive into it straight up. So this today's topic isn't actually from a tweet or whatever. It's just general topics that people talk about. So they want to talk about
If people
are naturally evil or do they grow up to become evil? Is that it?
yeah,
That's it. So yeah, are people naturally evil or they grow up to be evil?
this one I'm not doing. Are you saying they grew up to be evil or they are naturally evil? Because I can't understand why
Oh, you're asking my opinion on the matter.
yeah, you are nodding, so I don't know why you are nodding.
Sorry, do they grow up to be evil or they are?
They learn how to be evil while growing up, or they just are born that way.
I feel they learn how to be evil. They are not born that way.
Yes.
How about it?
Me?
Yeah.
How about you? Talk now. I don't think anybody they just give birth to anybody and just grows up. I think there are things they pick up while growing up, like things they see from their parents, society, the internet these days. Yeah, that's what I feel. I think it is pattern and things that they pick up. They are
But
traits
you are
that
saying
they
it's
pick
pattern
up.
now. How about set of siblings that grew up with the same kind of pattern and one is evil, one is not?
Okay, now here's the thing. I say patterns that they pick up from various places, which begs the question: who exactly is responsible for how children are raised? What exactly is responsible? Is it the internet? Is it the stars we see on television?
I think
Is it our parents? Now let me.
try.
I think
They
you are. I think
try.
you
I
are
don't mean
debating.
that.
I think you are debating from.
I'm
No,
not
it's not
debating.
debating. It's
Not
not
debating.
debating. He's just trying to wiggle away the color.
I'm not wiggling it away.
Continue.
That line I just dropped was dropped by a
I know now.
On the fire
I know.
So who's really responsible? Now, see, a child, the way I grew up with my brothers and sisters, but we all took different paths as kids. Me, I could say, let's make for instance that three of us are siblings growing up. Me, I have interest in music. You will mostly find me hanging out with, even as teenagers, I'll go and be hanging out with, maybe in the choir, people that have something to do with music. I'll be spending time there. You're not spending those times there with me. Do you understand? You have other interests, maybe in our football you dey play. You dey mostly dey go football place, game house, all those things. You dey pick things there. Now, me, I don't dey pick things from here. You don't dey pick things from here. Now the same parents dey raise us.
So at the end of the day, growing up together doesn't really determine.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not growing up together. That's why I said it is patterns and things you pick up from places.
I actually have another look at that. I feel like things that affect, let's say people growing up together now, things that affect them, that define them, it depends on the kind of I don't want to use mood or let me say mood, the kind of mood that they have when these things are happening to them. Let me use an instance now. Let's say three siblings are together now, then something bad happened to them. Maybe one of them is in a happy place, or one of them is in, let's say, a depressed stage or something. The way they are going to process that thing is going to be different.
Yeah, I guess.
So I feel like it's not really necessarily like this is where they hang out. I feel like it's about how they react to the things
No, why
going on around them that will make. Because now you know what we're talking about now is now evil now. Because now what is making you decide that, oh, I want to go about killing your kids. I want to go, because you can't just, it's not, I don't think for me, I don't think anyone would just like they give birth to you that you should not start killing kids. So I feel like it's the way they react to things that was going on, or maybe the mood or the, I don't know, I don't get lost.
Don't see. I think Chris Blake should. Are you ready to talk before I try?
Well, I think people don't.
First
learn,
of all, which one do you?
people don't learn how to be evil while growing up.
Yeah.
And people were not born being evil. People were
So
born
which one?
blank. You get? People were born. I believe people were born blank.
I think we're on the same page with that. That's
Yeah.
why we say they learn.
We are still the same thing.
We were born blank, and diving to what you said, we just choose which way we want to, which pattern or the type of life we want to live. For example, I know you don't smoke.
How do you know that?
I know I've been with you for a very long time. I know you don't smoke. I also know you don't smoke.
Okay.
At least I've been with you too, and you don't smoke. I also don't smoke. But we have mutual friends that smoke. You
Okay.
get? I have been with them in several locations, and their lifestyle does not influence us to start smoking because we just feel
Okay,
like
actually, I'm trying to say that we chose not
we
to.
chose not to smoke.
Okay, I think you've gone off the rail. You cannot compare
Someone
a
as an
teenager
adult.
and a full-blown adult.
Yes, I'm talking about an adult.
No.
No. What we're talking about now is growing up.
We really didn't mention any age bracket.
Are people today? You said people are born blank.
Yeah.
That means that's an infant that was born blank. You say they don't learn to be evil while growing up. So now,
Like I said, okay, let me.
while growing up, we are talking about their formative
Okay,
years.
let me-
as a
let me-
child
let me-
and as
okay,
a
let me-
Like,
teenager.
stop that
Let me
Yes,
influence.
now.
let me use myself as an example too. You see, while growing up, I have friends that sometimes when their mom misplaces or their dad misplaces change money, they pick them up and go play. Get.
Okay.
But then, I can say figuratively that I never for once stole money from my parents.
Congratulations.
I'm not saying that this is not being morally.
No, it's dope. It's dope that you do it.
So not that
Don't downplay,
right,
don't try me on.
That does not mean that I didn't grow up with people, with friends that does it.
But you know now,
Even I have-
the example that you use now, you said your friends now. You don't know, maybe their own parents now, they are like that statue of New York, like this.
I
That they don't
know.
drop money at all.
No.
Maybe, and your own parents
My
now.
parents don't actually drop money. What they do is
But anything that you want, they give you.
They make sure you have food at home. You see,
Fine.
I grew up in
So
that.
what you are saying is that you chose not to
I
do.
chose not to.
That you
do it.
could have easily be stealing
easily
from.
be stealing, but I
So,
chose not to.
are
And
you saying
I was a
that-
kid then.
Are you saying that wait now? What your point? Are you trying to make a point that teenagers and children are not necessarily influenced?
They chose.
They
to-
choose.
Yeah.
That's very wrong. Because
I'm not saying that teenagers don't get influenced. They do. They do.
they
do
do get influenced
they do
easily.
Yeah, but you still make.
That is why there's an age for consent.
That
and all
is
of all
why.
those things.
That
They
is
say they
that
cannot
is why.
consent.
First and foremost, that is why when I drop an opinion, I always use myself as an example. You get?
Chris
Because
Green.
I'm seeing life from my own experience.
Okay.
You get?
Well,
So
great
trying to
points
say,
about your opinion.
yeah.
and all.
So what I'm trying to say is that for the fact that I made that decision while growing up that I won't take any money from my parents. Whenever I need money, I try to ask. I remember asking my dad, "What am I going to do for you that will make you pay me?" I remember my dad. We had mates. My dad would say, "If you wash the toilet this week, I'll pay you some amount." So every day I wash the toilet, and they pay me 10 naira, and 10 naira then is a very huge money. So instead of me stealing that 10 naira, I prefer washing the toilet and earning that 10 naira from my dad.
That's very modest of you.
Yeah, so from my own point of view, I believe you choose.
What's
the path.
funny is maybe you might have been influenced somehow to become this person who doesn't want to steal but wants to earn. Want to do something to earn that money rather than
I really don't know if I was.
So how did you
influence
come?
work?
Yes, now how did you now come about this thing? Did they born you with this idea?
They didn't born you with it.
Yeah, you know, we are all, like I said, we are all different people. Some people,
Now the same thing
some
with the
children.
child.
Some
But you
children-
said everybody were born blank. That means
yes,
the same.
we are born
So
black.
we are the same. We are all the same.
Yes.
Why are you now saying we're all different people?
Why growing up we pick up traits?
We don't be waiting with
Now
it.
what we talk now?
Yeah, that,
So you went through all this, took us on an epic journey. Just come back
agree
to
with
waiting with God.
okay, kudos to you. You got me there.
Wow. Anyways, man,
You got
for
me
real,
there, you got me there.
for real, people actually we will learn to either be good or bad. Now, as a teenager, or or as a child, you said you chose or choose
Yeah.
whatever. Some people did not choose to do anything. They didn't know what they were doing or what they wanted to do.
They just grew up into it.
They grew up into it, experimenting.
But at the point, at
my
the,
guys they drum, make me say
but
try.
at the point,
my
in,
guys,
at the point in time, you realize that what you are doing is wrong.
yeah.
Why don't you then? Why don't you then stop?
I've been waiting to go into this now. This is where it's now. Now, you people always think addiction only ends at maybe alcohol or smoking or something.
Okay, fine. I get where you are going to.
Allow him get
It
there.
becomes an addiction.
Allow him go there.
That's what he's trying to say. It becomes an addiction.
But I have a problem with you people. I hope you're not putting me inside you people.
Sorry. So now, when they start this evil acts now, they are used to it already. at
Yes,
that
it
point.
becomes an addiction.
If they don't do it, like they go start to dey twitch like, Omo, I never kill person today.
Why you they go? Why you being so extreme? Why you they go kill?
Because I don't know. That's actually where I'm not. That's where I actually picked that. Like
That's-
I was
okay,
seeing
that-
the movie,
that is that
Alienist. So that was what
Okay,
the,
that
the
is-
movie is just about you trying to look into the mind,
the
like
mindset of-
what influenced them
the,
to
mind,
do
the
this.
mindset of a serial killer.
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe now I did go more than
Okay,
vex.
okay,
So I
in
dey
your
go
own-
extreme.
in your own view, when someone is bad, a person is only bad when they become more bad. Abi?
No, that's not my.
No,
That is why I know.
No,
it's
I'm
just.
not saying. It's
it
just
feels like that's extreme, and maybe it's
Okay,
probably.
and it's trying- it's
I'm actually just trying to look at
Tap
this
into
at,
the
at
extreme-
the extreme
extreme
level
part.
part.
Okay.
Not even distilling or not like they just go supermarket.
I think that I feel like a person becoming evil or just like a person becoming a racist or a hate, there are things you pick up and learn. while growing
kids.
up.
I think there
That is-
was
I think
something
it's-
I read online like
that is
a
what-
kid learnt like I think 100 languages or something. That it's easier for you to learn new languages growing up
Growing
than
up,
when you
yeah.
go older.
Yeah, it is actually. It is.
So,
It is.
Because as he said, you are born blind. It's
I don't know, maybe
a
like
blind
we dey
thing
make
and
case
a
for people
female.
wey dey kill now.
I'm not making a case for anybody.
Because
We are just
I like
saying that-
I like that you pointed at this.
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
not making
thank God
case
that you
for
pointed
anybody.
at it.
We're not making case for
We are not
anybody.
making excuses
We're just
for
trying-
people
we're just trying
who
to-
do evil things. What we're trying to say, what we are
We're
pointing
trying
out
to look
is
at the causes or why it is so, and we're trying to see if there is a way we influence.
And for the
people.
record, the movie was why they're trying to know how they think is so that they can catch them actually. It's not like just to justify it was just so they can know the way they think
And
to be
you
able
know
to
how
know
to-
their next move.
and stop them.
Yes.
Well, because at the point I was beginning to believe that we were paid to promote movies.
anyways, man. I hope you learned something today. Like that shout line that I dropped. Let me drop it
Oh,
again.
they-
Who's responsible?
smart. You know, as a people know that really so it's
I live.
That's how they drop it.
immediately I had all the say kilo shele.
Man, that's one of my favorite Asha songs or
Yeah,
Asha line. When he
yeah.
said that, it always gets me thinking like, who's responsible for what we teach our children? Is it the internet or the stars they see on television? What is actually responsible? Who do children listen to?
They should listen to their parents first and
Not be what they
Not be
should
what.
listen to. Why do you think that kids look at the TV and wants to just be like a celebrity? They want to be like
You know why I
Jesus
said
or-
they should listen to their parents is because I think it's.
I'm not saying they should
Down,
not
down,
listen,
down. Why I'm saying that, why I'm emphasizing on parents is because is that it is your parents that would expose you to what you would see. For example, there is this DSTV package. I'm not running an ad for
Okay,
it.
okay, I get
That,
you.
that makes you censor.
Parental control.
Yeah, that makes you censor what the child should be seeing. and there are some parents that takes their children to special schools because they want them to follow this. But so at the end, yes, at the end of the day, the parents are the ones that instill this type of discipline, this type of
So
lifestyle.
how about the
their
internet?
children. The internet.
Hey,
There's still
the parents feel
there's
influence
still
the internet.
there's still
So at the end of the day, now say me they know either me they cancel the internet, or if the pikin don't
or
know
the
the
censor
internet,
or the censor.
what they
What
How
they
are you
can-
going to censor what?
I think there's a
they
way.
limit their subscription.
No, it's not even.
Because they give them 50 MB per month. So now they chat to people for.
Anyways, man, it's been dope. To end this conversation, I don't think people are born evil. I think people grow up to become evil. People learn to be evil. It's a very evil word. Yeah,
But then it can be in their gene, actually.
can be in their dinner.
No worry,
Yeah,
you go to put out for the comment section. We are not delving into this now, so we go put out for the comment section.
Drop your last this thing, more move ahead, my
So
guy.
I just thought of it now. You know, human beings we have our DNA is just something else. I don't know.
Yeah, the Bible says the heart of man is desperately wicked.
I'm not talking about Bible here.
Okay, for me,
Wait, sorry, what are you talking about?
I'm saying that you see the DNA is a very strong stuff. You know?
I can't try and make reference to something if you but here's your point. Say, see you.
Onigbe could get out.
Say no, don't be that way.
I'm not talking about the Bible actually.
Papa, if you drop your last list, it won't come up for you.
Me. I actually don't have anything to do. I've made my point. Like,
Yeah, nobody's born evil, nobody's born good. It was what they grew up to learn. And that doesn't justify you killing anybody because you can easily learn to be good. Why not choosing to learn to be evil?
And choose to be good too.
Yes.
You can actually choose to be good.
and the point, the funny thing is that all this let me go through his extreme route.
Baba, me ask you whether you get to
Calm
the job.
down.
You say you don't
My
get.
network don't enter now. I don't get network. So the funny thing is that these most serial killers they have these very sweet families that they do take care of. Like they have children that they provide for, take care of, that they can sacrifice themselves for. But at the end of the day, they deviate and they do evil in the back and they shower love to their family. It means that we know the difference between love and evil, and that we can easily choose to be evil or
So
Yeah.
they just
so those things are they chose to do it. So I'm appealing with our audience that
Another
Please.
episode of appealing.
try and choose to be the good person, try and choose to be good, try and choose to love yourself, love your neighbors,
Mhm.
and be the best you
Your
can be.
network really enter.
Yeah, that finish.
Your network really.
Sorry, on a side note, no vex.
No network there.
No enter, just remember something. Literally, these are serial killers too. We get serial killers for Nigeria.
Yeah.
On a side note, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
Ritualists, it depends actually. Blood ritualists, the people that make that do ritual with human beings are serial killers. But when you are a ritualist and you do ritual with animals and other
Until the next time we meet, my name is Joseph Momo. He's
My name
Chris
is-
Blame.
I'm Oluwati
Oluwati
Boy.
Boy.
Ah,
Subscribe,
why
like
not?
this thing. See ya.
Peace
Peace